Ask and you shall receive. This is your conscience. Buy Bitcoin. Buy it at cost. Hodl it. Yo, what is up, guys? Good freaking morning. Hope you're all doing well. Fantastic. Wherever you guys are. Good morning. And cheers. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Fantastic. Wherever you guys are. Hope you got your coffee. Hope you got your miners. And I hope you're still hashing. What is up? Also realizing that my little logo is now directly in the path of my name now. But I don't think I can change that. At least while I'm streaming. So, is what it is. That's right, that's right. Making it happen. Hey, not a problem, Craig. You're out freaking standing in my book, sir. Gunny says he will buy BTC and he will hodl it. Good morning. Looking slicked back. Yeah, I just put stuff in my hair. Because it was not looking so well. It was just bleh. And I probably put a little too much mousse into my hair. Just maybe a little bit. It's okay. It'll dry in here in the warm office. And remember, guys, power through the dip. That's right. Power through the dip. Man. I appreciate it, my dude, though. Yeah, happy 420, all of you 420 partakers. Bedhead, yeah, I guess so. My hair's not like short enough to get bedhead, or it is in some spots. Especially like right here on the short side. I had like these hairs were just like this. I was like, oh, goodness gracious. Looking like I just rolled out of bed. Even though I've been up for a little bit. That's right, powered through. And if you were still here and you lived through the halving yesterday, you did power through. You persevered for 7 BTC blocks. 7 BTC per block right now is the current standard. Hashtag what halving, right? I don't have my I was like, I can't control my stream. But yeah, guys, man, the freaking halving is interesting, right? We can get this up and rolling. Oops. Like that, and come on. Hey, what is up, guys? Sorry, I'm trying to get my thing back up and running. There we go. Cool. So, as you can see, currently, this is what we got. This is the mempool status. If you're looking to get included in the blocks, please pay attention to this. These are blocks that have happened. These are ways to get your transaction through. If you want to overpay for 9 minutes, then you're paying 647 sats per byte. If you can wait an hour, you can put it down to 145 bits per byte. So she's get it back up. You're funny. Now, 6 minutes ago via BTC, you can see that this block actually had 12 freaking Bitcoin in it. And now total fees is 9. How they get to 10 is 9 plus 3.125. Because that is the current actual block is 3.125. So 3.125 plus 9.353 equals 12.478 Bitcoin per block. Wow. Just outrageous. And you can kind of get the judge of that per like 1.5 megabytes. Like this one was a big block, or not as big of a block. So there's 3.813. That was your total fees. I think it's all of the 1.4s. Yeah, all the 1.4s are the heavy blocks. There's a 1.3, 1.43, 1.4, 1.4. Yeah, they're just super congested blocks. And that is because of the ordinals. I don't know if any of you know this, but it is because of ordinals. Ordinal runes launched last night at the same time the halving happened. So that is the reason for the increased blocks. Now, I would imagine that this is gonna subside, right? Due to the fact that technically runes were meant to be microtransactions on the block. So they were allowed to inscribe, but in a microtransaction. So the fact that we're having all of this means there's a lot going on. And there's a lot of unconfirmed transactions going on right now. So I'm not really sure if they're all moving over. I know that some collections that were on the original, was it BC 20, are migrating over into the rune like layer. Yeah, huge block, gigantic blocks. So I don't know. All I know is that the volume lasts 24 hours. That is 1.9k Bitcoin on runes. That's just a lot of freaking Bitcoin. Nice hash making out like a bandit. They are, man. They are. All because of this. I mean, so like it was when the ordinals inscriptions first came out, right? We had huge fees for a while, but they did subside after time. So the fact that we have a new layer going live, I would imagine give it a few days, right? And we'll slowly dwindle back down to a norm. That being said, a lot of people are like, oh, hey, I'm not turning off yet because I'm still extremely profitable. Just pay attention and be vigilant to what's going on. All right. Because at any moment, this could flip around and you could be hurting, right? So do plan accordingly. If you are trying to send Bitcoin, I would wait. I would not send any Bitcoin right now. And if you have to, please pay attention to the mempool. That way you can kind of get the gist of what the fees are currently sitting at. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I saw people say chump change raid. So thank you, chump change, if you did raid. I don't know why it's not notifying me. That last week it didn't notify me either. Didn't even say anything about it. I was already on live chat and I refreshed live chat and now it notified me. So I'm not sure why YouTube's doing that. But thank you, chump change. Sorry I didn't say it sooner. I greatly appreciate you, dude. Not turning off because Terra owns me. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, luckily your rate should be competitive enough that you're still like within margins, right? You know, I'm pushing 7 to 8 cents where I live because of EV rates. So like I'm still doing okay. Right now I'm still doing okay because we're still getting 7 plus BTC in a block. So YouTube broke yesterday too. Yeah, I saw that. I couldn't even watch half of the streams that were going on yesterday. Like, it just kept freezing on me. It was really annoying. I've seen several people say fees almost compensate for the halving. For now, they will. I don't think they the fees won't stay high forever. Like, not at all. You have a lot of collections that are taking advantage of the rune layer. So there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of bloat just going on right now. A lot of bloat transactions. There could be a lot less going on. Oh, there it goes. It's telling me the Bitcoin and the transactions now. Oh, these are because I'm on the mining tab. That's crazy. Notifications are no more available due to BTC shortage. Notifications are no more available due to BTC shortage after the halving. What you talking about? Crag. This is the way. It'll help for sure, but the biggest killer now is difficulty. So many machines are coming online. They are. I wouldn't necessarily say it's more machines coming online. It's farms that have upgraded and are getting the latest miners currently, is what I think it more or less is. Farms have to prepare for the halving, which means they either A, are expanding or they're upgrading. Oh, you're good, son of a rabbit panda. Good morning, Pellish. Good morning. Alexander Fleer, good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Don't forget to grab your cup. And apparently, Serpent has a surprise for us today. So, we shall see in the next 30 minutes what he actually has in store for us. So, we shall see. But yeah, no more Bitcoin for anybody. According to Son of a Rabbit Panda. That's the notification. I trust him. Yep, that is correct, Crypto Crag. But while we're also speaking of fees, this is pretty important to notice, is the Layer 2 ecosystem has officially reached that low peak of gas. So as we're all sitting here watching Bitcoin and watching the super high fees that are going on there, if you go and check Ethereum, their gas fee is stupid low. 10 gwei. 12 gwei for a high priority transaction. For bridging, you're looking at the low of a $3 fee. NFT sales, $18 fees. Swapping, an $11 fee. That's at the low. So if any of you were wanting to do anything on Ethereum, like move some NFTs around, move some coins around, sell some coins around, anything. Not financial advice, but I think now would be that time while the gas is low. Because I have not seen a 10 gwei gas on Ethereum in a very long time. Pretty wild. Do you have any Bitcoin miners on solo? I have a Jingle miner on solo. Yesterday during the halving, though, I did have my Bitcoin miners on solo. During the halving. Like the hour up to and the hour after. I was full on solo mining Bitcoin during that time period. With like 120 terahashes, give or take. I'm so sick of Solana transactions failing. Blame whoever's RPC you're using. It's not even Solana's fault. It's whoever's running RPCs and outdated RPCs. It is their fault. Sadly. What? No, gwei. Yeah, right? Full gwei. Yeah, that's right, Gunny. Smash the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Well, if you're not, I would greatly appreciate that. It would mean the world. If, well, even you shared this with somebody, I would greatly appreciate that. Tangem, I don't know what RPC Tangem is using. Is there a way to change your RPC in Tangem? I don't know that it is. I don't use Tangem. Like, I don't use Tangem personally. I don't have a Tangem. I've never really been the biggest fan of the technology. It's cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Nothing really against them. I just don't own one. But I would check to see if you can change your RPC. Don't trade directly on the wallet, Phantom. Use the built-in web function and trade on Jupiter or Radium. Yeah, that as well. Yeah. The RPC that Phantom uses is literally the same RPC that a lot of everyone else uses. I should set up an ROC server. You can get RPCs for free. Don't need cough, right, Galrosa? No, I actually, for hardware wallet, I use SafePal. It's air gapped. SafePal and SecureX are the two that I have. I do have a ledger. I don't use it. After they leaked all my information. That's the fortunes of life. One for me and just me. Yeah, use Helios. Helios is a pretty good RPC. It's free. There's also GitBlock. Let's see if I can pull these up. Of course. Alright, hold on. Wait a second. Like, oh, here, you gotta sign in. Always. Bam. There we go. Alright. So Helios is a free RPC. I've had zero issues with them. You can get a free RPC from them. It's not too bad. If you do get and use, I like SecureX. Yeah, I like SecureX is a good one. But you can use this referral code if you do set it up. I don't think it gives me anything, especially if you're using the free tier, but whatever. I also do use paid shared RPCs on GitBlock. So I pay for RPCs on here, which is about $14 a month. And this is mainly because I was mining ore. And I needed an RPC that wasn't going to give me issues. So I had to pay for an RPC. People have been using my referral code, so that's cool. I appreciate whoever's been using that. But yeah, so there is GitBlocks. If you pay for your first month, it's automatically like 50% off, so pay attention to that. But it is a paid RPC. It's still a shared RPC. So you are still sharing it with people, but it is less congested than the free RPC that they do offer. Both of these platforms have free tiers. So change your RPCs to one of these and you won't have an issue. What do you think about the future of Osprey E300s? I love E300s. Not just because I own them, or because I've been doing content over them for well over a year. I just like the FPGAs themselves. And they really dialed in the efficiency of the chips. Just due to the efficiency of the board, not even the chip. The chip is already so efficient, but power delivery to the chip is everything. And that was the biggest restraint of the Squirrel BC or BCU 1525s, which was their bread and butter, which I owned. I've owned multiples of them. But their power delivery was their issue, and it was always the death of them. So they were able to fix that with their boards, just reballing the chips to the Osprey boards, which is very interesting. I actually have a BCU 1525 out for a reball, so we will really see exactly how efficient that they become, because they are supposedly like 5-ish% more efficient than they were originally, which is great. Yes, the new prices of the Osprey. Osprey has lowered the prices of the VU33P. They've also released the E100 VU33P, which I do have content over. I've had a VU33P E100 for quite some time. I actually was probably the first person to actually own one, to be honest. So it's good to see that people can actually now utilize my content. Yes, I do, Pellish Miner. I'm actually very familiar with Rust. That is why I actually liked Solana, or why I like Solana in the first place, is because of Rust. That's why I actually really liked Caspa at first, is because they were going to implement Rust. But they never did. So I like them less now, because they got greedy. But yeah, so you can now buy the E100 VU33P, which is pretty great, in my opinion. If you buy a modded Forest Kitten, which is an FK33, Hundry, wait to buy one. Okay, I have official word that there will be a discount and a special edition. Yes, Retro Mike, exactly. Details next week. I wasn't gonna say too much, but yes, Retro Mike. Yeah, they DM'd me last night to join in with that. Hope that's okay. But yeah, wait till next week. We'll have limited edition E100s coming up, and we'll have more information for that next week. So please, just if you're gonna buy one, wait a minute. But I do have a coupon code for this, so that is also a thing. So just wait for Retro Mike's video. He'll be first. I'll let him be first because it means more to him, 100%. Not that it doesn't mean more to me, but you'll understand. FPGA King has entered the chat. No, he is not the king. I'm not either, but I have to learn a few tricks and get moving on Rust. Yeah, just DM me, Pellish. We can chat. Are they allowed the E300s? So the E300s with the with like the big fans, they can be. All right. They can be loud. They're not that loud. Nice. Yeah, I know that you were getting your sample. So nice, dude. I am very proud of you and love you more, man. Overboard chips. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, my dude. We miss you. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. The E100s, get them with the Noctua fans. FPGAs are high price entry to hobby miners. That is the name of the game, unfortunately, though. FPGAs are expensive pieces of hardware. The chips themselves are not cheap. I mean, they were never technically made for, you know, everyday people. They were and are industrial grade hardware that people have repurposed for other purposes. Yeah, get the Noctua fans. I have the Noctua fans on my E100 and I have zero issues. Even the larger fans, if you turn them down on a E100, you can turn them down to like 3 or 4. And it'd be okay. But yeah, so that's coming out here soon. We'll have more information coming up like next week, like Retro was saying, upon all of this. But yeah, I do want to say, upon us talking about good old hardware, let's see if we can get this up. Boom, there we go, guys. The tower of power is up and running. Well, at least this 130 amp is cooking, and I am waiting on new fans because they're all dead. Cheap eBay fans, man. Never recommend. But look at that, getting that all up there. And yeah, the BC 250 rig is in place. Reason why I said this is because good old Overboard actually was a good reason why I bought this rig right here. So there it is, all wire managed out. I just waiting on my freaking drives to come in. Still waiting on my drives. It's really getting on my nerves. The guy waited to like the very last day to ship them, and then they're taking even longer to get here. But they are all wired up. My 24 port switch is full 100% minus this one port right here, which is a dead port. That port doesn't work. And then I have one more down there that I have. So I have one spot left on my 24 port switch. So pretty wild. That thing uses so many Ethernet cables. You are correct. You're not locked into an algorithm like an ASIC. I do have a lot of FPGA content, and it's, if you go to my playlist, it is labeled what I'm talking about. So the Osprey devices, I have 3 different playlists because I have tested and efficiently used 3 different. Oh, nice, Pellish. I'd greatly appreciate that. Dang, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I have multiple playlists of different Osprey devices. So the E300 VU35P, the E100 VU35P. I've done a little bit of content on that one, mainly the E300 version, and then the E100 VU33P. Are all that I have content that I've done content on of those FPGAs, as well as the BCU 1525. I do talk about other FPGAs, so there is FPGA playlists. But yes, nice and tight. I like when things are nice and uniform. There's not stuff just hanging everywhere. So that is always a bonus for me. But yeah, you got my details. Just tell me how much shipping is, and I'll pay you for shipping or whatever. F1 Mini for the win. Yeah, I still have my F1 Mini. It doesn't work, but I still have it. Good morning, Backwards Miner. Actually, just showing the you were talking to me about these rig the other day. So I'm actually gonna. I didn't know if I was gonna run HiveOS or if I was gonna run MMPOS, right? So I'll share that in 1 second, Andre. But what I think I might do, just to kind of see what's what, I might run these 6, the ones that are in red. I might run them on Hive, and these other 6 I might run on MMPOS, and just kind of see like what the real difference would be, if there is like a big real difference. Maybe just try it, you know. There's definitely a coin called Ponzi. I know that for a fact. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts. I might try that to see if it'll work. Just to kind of get the comparison between the two. Since I do have a Hive account, and I have acquired a lot of referrals over like the past couple years that I don't ever really use because I've always used the free tier in Hive, and I never paid for Hive. I always just made another account. Sorry, Hive. But I can't do that anymore, and I also minimized all of my rigs down to just 2 rigs, so I'm still in the free tier. So I've acquired a lot of referrals in the last like 4 years that I've been using Hive, so it'll work. Can't do much. My son has me busy this morning. Oh yeah, not a problem. But yeah, I might as well use them. Use them before I lose them, or before they disappear. Has a special build for the BC250. Really? Because I was just going to install regular MMPOS onto it, but if there's like a special build that I'm not seeing, that'd be great to know. That would be great to know. Looks like trying to see if it'll let me share it without having to share this crazy long link that they have. It's such a long link, but there's the eBay link to the BC250s. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's like pressing the wrong one. For sure, MMPOS. Then pay to get 14 GPUs. Free Hive is 50 cents. Yeah, I know. Hive is kind of expensive. Yo, what's up, Cedric? Yeah, here is the BC250 rig from them. So it's $679. I offered on eBay $645. Ended up paying $649 is what they countered me with. So I paid $649 plus the taxes. I was just at $700 to my door. Currently. Interesting. If you could send me a link, or if I'm missing something, let me know where to go. Backwards miner. Because I just downloaded like a regular MMPOS image and was just going to burn it onto the drives. But I'm still waiting on all of the drives to get here. So I can't do anything anyway. Not bad at all for the price. It really isn't. Especially when they're selling one card for $150. Not the seller, but a different seller is selling just the card for $150. So I mean, 150 times 12, that's $1,800 for just the cards, just to buy all the cards. Not to mention, then you're gonna have to buy this case, which has a special adapter board in it for these cards. So you're going to be looking at well over probably $2,000 to build this yourself. Or spend $670 and buy all 12 of them and the case altogether. All that hardware for $679. Yes. I got it for about $700 shipped to my door with taxes. Free shipping, but sales tax in my state sucks. And we have online sales tax, so yeah. It extra sucks. I think just my taxes alone was like over 50 something bucks. Yeah, I was gonna run USBs from them, but I got the deal for the 11 M.2 drives. They're only 128 gigabytes of storage on the M.2s, but I scored 11 of them for $49. So still probably the best deal that I could honestly find. So I paid about $4 and what was it? I think we did the math last night. $4.70 per drive for 128 gigs of M.2 storage. Yeah, I'm very not looking forward to that case. To the case fans. Yeah. I'll be mining Warthog with them probably. Yeah, dude, they're super loud. Like, stupid loud. I am 100% not looking forward to it and kind of worried. I mean, I do live like not in the city. My neighbors are not extremely close. But I can hear my ASIC sometimes. If I'm at the road, sometimes I can hear it. We got trees around us, so it kind of helps dampen that noise, but yeah. You can change the speed in BIOS. So I'll have to like F11 into each individual one and change the BIOS that way. Is that correct? I think on the 9th or 10th BC250 to the right, change it on that one and it does the rest of them. Oh yeah, because only one of them controls the fans. And it's like the one to the very far, from what Son of a Tech was saying, it's like the one to the very far right. Or close to. It's one of these two. One of these two controls the fans. But you can change where the header is. He said he put his in the middle. Probably like 2,000 watts. According to hashrate.no, it's 1,900 watts. But after the case fans that are going to be screaming and the motherboard, I would say more like 2,000 watts probably. I don't know 100%. I don't have it tested, but yeah, that's from what I understand. I have one laying on the ground with a T30 fan. Full normal and customized temps to speed. Nice. So you're saying I can just go into the BIOS of one of these two cards, change the fan speed. I'm assuming I can look inside the case, right? I can look down and see where the controller's plugged in. I'd assume. But go into those, change the BIOS for the speeds. It says full normal and customized temps to speeds. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into that once I finally get to use it. I don't know. Heard that. What kind of sorcery is that? Well, each one of these is a BC250 mining card, which is basically a PS5 APU, and each one of these is an individual unit. So each one needs... Oh, you don't have the case. Got you backwards, miner. So each one of these needs an individual hard drive or USB drive and a Ethernet cable. So this is basically 12 individual workers. When you put it into like Hive or anything like that, it's 12 individual workers. Ten of them for like 5K. Yeah, if you go to their website of the people who are selling these, they have a really good deal on them. I don't know if they sell the deals on here. I don't think they do. But they do have a website. go. So this is their website. And if you go down to the bottom, you can see a lot of 10 for basically $5,500, or you can get a lot of 5 for basically $2,800, which lowers the price like overall. Yeah, Pelisha, yeah, right here. This is where he got them from. He probably got them from them themselves. If you buy them from eBay, you just have to message the seller to like get the bulk deal. Yeah, because I normally make all my own cables. That's why they're all red. Like these top ones are ones that I made a while back with like the jackets and everything. These ones I made recently. Didn't buy the jackets. Cheaped out. But I had to buy all these yellow ones because I ran out of cables. So as you can see, I ran out and I had to buy. I had 2 yellow ones and then I had to buy the other ones. So I was like, well, if I'm going to buy it, at least I'm going to make it half and half match. Though all of my cables in my thing are freaking red. But there's my E100 right there. He drove over and picked him up. Nice. That's the deal right there, man. I mean, it was free shipping anyway, but that's the deal, man. I'm not mining anything yet, sadly. Not until the drives decide to show up. Which I'm actually gonna... Well, I don't have my screen shared. I'm gonna try and figure out where those things are. Oh, it says they're here. Is there? It says they're at my mailbox. I only half believe that. He spotted the obelisk. Yeah. That is an obelisk miner. That is. It is a hashless hashboard obelisk miner. But yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good eye, man. By far one of like the sexiest ASICs that was ever released. In my personal opinion. I loved the way they looked. They looked amazing. Hopefully it's not the most expensive things, although SSDs are cheap nowadays. I paid $49 for 11 128 gig M.2s. Like M.2 SSDs. Like NVMe's, whatever. $49 for 11 of them. Not bad. But there you go. Yeah, right there. There's no hashing boards in there. It is actually just sitting there. Just to fill in the space. And I'm never gonna get rid of it. I watch every now and then for hashing boards to go on sale on eBay, but they're still overpriced. This is actually the power supply for the obelisk miners. They're great. I love them. They're quiet. They have a switch. They allow you to run on 120 or 240. It's 1,000 watts either way. Great power supply. I love it. I use it for my E100. Finding those power supplies is not easy, and they're expensive. The last time I seen it was like $100 and something just for the power supply. I'm assuming because they're a good power supply. Yeah, that is an obelisk miner. And then if you go a little bit further down, here is a coin mine 1. You don't see these anymore. You can see mine's busted because I've opened mine up multiple times. I've actually replaced the card that's inside there. The card that's in there is a way better device. I don't even run it. It's just a secondary machine for giggles at this point. It's not worth it to run. I'll probably end up giving it to my son. And then some ETC MC nodes, a CK box that doesn't run. That is right. Sadie is saying, reminder guys, hit the like button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification soon time we go live here or post videos, because our schedule has changed a little bit now. We do stream on Saturday mornings, which is currently. We also stream on Monday mornings now at 10 o'clock in the morning Central Standard Time for the Morning Miners update. And then we do video releases on Wednesdays and Fridays. Sometimes we get some shorts in between if the schedule permits. So do stay tuned for that. All right. But yeah, Coin Mine 1. Here is a case full of A2000s, 4 A2000s and 3060s. S19J Pro, my server. S9 with 2 hashing boards. Just spare node PC. Proof of useful work build with a 2080 Ti and a 1080. 5600s and 5700s. RX 580s, which is a buddy of mine's. And then nothing and nothing. These are just empty cases. But all of the stuff is not that great. These fans are also trash. So. ETC Ponzi, yeah, basically, man. It's not doing so well. They're running because they're running. I basically just converted directly over into Ethereum Classic and call it that, man. That's it. Automatic, enjoying the Monday morning streams. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that, my man. It was getting difficult to get up, try and record a video before anybody wakes up. Also edit that video, get the kids ready, get the youngest kid to daycare, and by the time I got back, I had to edit the video, and by that time it was already like 10-11 o'clock. So instead of recording the news updates, I figured I'm just gonna live stream those news updates and just go about it that way. So that way I can just focus on the tasks at hand, because it was starting to stress me out. Not gonna lie, I hate when I can't put a video out on time, or I can't finish an edit in time. It really irks my nerve, and it throws my whole day off, because I'm a scheduled person, and if one thing undoes my schedule, I have a small mental breakdown. Not really, but kind of. I like structure, and when things don't go according to the plan that I have laid out, it definitely throws me for a loop. So I'm trying to minimize my frustration on Mondays, especially on Mondays. Yeah, family priorities and mental health priorities. It was really stressing me out trying to get like all of that crammed into a Monday morning. On time is based off perspective. Yes. So yeah, that's the way my brain works. I'm a scheduled person. I like things in a row, in a line, and I'm working on dealing with it when that doesn't go right. If that makes sense. So, forgive me sometimes. Love you all. That would stress me out too. Yeah, I mean, it stresses me out. It stresses me out. Yes, I am. I will be at Mining Disrupt this year. I'm actually a media sponsor for Mining Disrupt this year. So if you guys are going to go, there is a link down in the description below. That will help you get, I think it's 20% off of your ticket. It will actually get you in the door for about $79 compared to over $100. So do keep in mind that those prices probably will go up usually about the month before the event. The price of the tickets will go up, so pay attention to that. If you're gonna go, I would stress to get the ticket now rather than later. Can I pay your power for 24 hours? Mine AVN on CPU and friend on GPU of the BC250 when you get it ready. That should be fine, TechMan. Set goals lower, roll out of bed, make coffee, and see where the day takes you. Man, I wish I could do that, Tyson Coin. I have a routine that I follow every morning, and I've been following that routine for years. Upsetting that routine might not make me happy. Is the ticket an NFT? No, it is not. The ticket is a ticket. Yeah, Crypto Crag YouTube channel would be great. Right? Show us the farm. Do farm tours. Just updates of the farm. Just one video a month. Here's my farm this month. Here's how much I've mined this month. That's it. Just once a month. That's right, Chuck Danger. Navy kid learned well. Yeah. I am a product of a Navy family. That is a fact. My ADD takes my routines and plays games with it. Yeah. I get sidetracked and it really frustrates me. Especially whenever I'm the one causing it. But yeah, Greg, do it, man. Just one video a month. Just one. And then eventually 2 videos a month. The lazy panda vlog style. Exactly, man. Never show your face. Just show the farm and your hands. Be good to go, man. Structure. Yeah. Structure. 10 videos a day. Yeah, good luck. Those are adventures, not sidetracks. That's funny. They're just great little adventures. I love it. I love it. But I do know that our boy Serpent is live, and he has a surprise for us today. So I do want to head over that direction and get everybody over there to see what surprise he has in store for us today. So I can't even load YouTube. There we go. So we are going to head on over to our boy Serpent. That way we can get live for whatever he is surprise he has in store for us today, guys. So you'll be redirected perfectly over on over to his channel. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, hanging out with us today. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Please, before you leave, make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button, that bell notification. As soon as we go live here, I would greatly appreciate it. And, well, whenever you get over to his channel, make sure you tell him where you're coming from and give him a like as well. And, guys, stay savage. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. See you all tonight on DCA Adventure. Keep your hash rates up, your watts down low, and we will catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace. That's right. Hashtag Cats of Crypto. We miss you, Overboard. Have a fantastic time up in heaven, and stay freaking savage for us, and say hi to Savage for us. Give him big hugs from us, because we will miss you both, and still miss you both to this day. Love you guys. Peace out.